happening. That is happening.
If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep when I'm home. Just so far from here, focused on my own way, with never looking back to those who lived in fear. There was nothing I could do, there was nothing you said that could make me realize how much lucky I was. Just out of reach of the fire, was not aware of the nightmare. But when I stopped to see those eyes begging for help, begging for hope, just need to open my eyes now. Try to change them to sunshine, to be someone among others. I've gotta try it. If I bleed tonight, if I tired. I just feel the pressure of the thing that I have in mind. I wanted peace, I wanted to be fine. I wonder why I cannot just sit for a while. I really want to see what it looks like. To have a moment I knew that would be mine. When the windows are all closed, like a picture of a time. When the future is a hole you're looking for. Save me from everything. Tell me where to find my way. I'm just looking for something I can make in another day. 'Cause I'm falling down, fading away. 'Cause I'm falling down. This is why I know I just keep running. I was working fast and hard, never thinking about now. But living unhappy thanks to all the things that I have to try. I wanted peace, I wanted to be fine. I wonder why I can't.
Safety Net Studio presents.
Hi, I'm Shane. I'm Mac. And I'm Kevin.
Welcome to On the Tools Podcast.
with Shane, Mac, and Kevin.
I'm Shane.
I'm Mac.
And I'm Kevin. And this is On the Tools Live for the first time.
Season 4, baby.
I feel so vulnerable. They could see our sex dungeon.
Well, I mean, you could probably consider
the sex dungeon.
Yeah, you could probably consider this season 3.95 because
3.95.
3.95. I consider this a test run. Like this is a test run to see whether this works or not.
Zero
I
effort.
think it's working just fine. I think you're being a little negative there, Kev.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Standard operating procedure over there. What are you talking about? Now is the best time to invest, bro. Now is the time. You should buy a second house.
A second house?
Right now.
I can't even afford a house now.
The house next door you just sold.
Quit your belly aching.
Oh, let me try this out. Oh,
Did you say that the house next door sold?
yeah, the house next door was for sale.
And is now sold.
Huh. Mac, did you buy it?
No.
That sounded suspicious.
I would never.
Just nothing but DeWalt power tool noise all night. You like that, Kevin? You like that?
So
That's
Shane,
the power of the flex bolt, baby.
what's been going on in old Bertaland throughout the last little while?
Oh, fuck. It's been raining nonstop. I was kind of pumped with, I shouldn't say pumped. There was a pandemic, as you may have heard.
What?
And
There
so
still
all
is
my
a
jobs
pandemic.
got shut down immediately. And, yeah. I was planning on riding the shit out of my motorcycle. It did not go that way. The rainiest May in 50 years or some shit like that, I was told.
Yeah, you got fucking dumped on out there.
Yeah, it's been nothing but piss and rain, storms. Not ideal.
Well, I got a new job. Well, not really
Another
new.
new job.
I got a job three months ago.
You just started it.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, 3 months ago.
Mm.
But we'll get into that stuff when it comes to talking trades.
Oh, yeah, that's the back
I
end.
don't even remember how to do
About
this show.
that.
Yeah, and like how does this show happen? I just kind of, especially now 100% we are flying by the seat of our pants.
It's fine. Forget
Zero
about
editing.
it. Just let it flow, bro. Here's what I wanted to bring up. So Manitoba is winning at a thing in Canada, which is rare.
Fuck you.
I'm just saying, it's just they're kicking ass. They're being beaten by what? Nunavut?
Yeah. When it comes to cases, except we've had huge, massive spikes. So basically, for our listeners who have not visited Winnipeg, or at least aren't tracking what's going on in Manitoba as far as COVID.
Yeah, everybody outside of Manitoba, essentially.
Yeah, basically. Well,
except for me, apparently, my phone is like, oh, yeah, you still live in Winnipeg, right?
Yeah.
Here's all these Winnipeg updates. Enjoy those.
So for what we went 9 days?
More.
We went 9, yeah, we went
like
9,
12 days.
10, 11, 12, something like that, days without any active cases whatsoever. At that point, we were down to, that span had no new cases. And then there was only one active case throughout that whole thing. And then in the last 2 days,
18.
we're up to 18 now. Oh, and that was 18 new cases.
Yeah, 18 new cases.
So I think there's like 30 some odd cases. So we went from 1 case to 30 in the span of like a weekend.
We got 11 in 1 day. Good day.
That's hefty. That is hefty. That probably has something to do with the whole taking away the 2 weeks quarantine thing, I would imagine.
Actually, most of them are Hutterites.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, some dickhead went and bought pierogies and gave it to him, probably.
Yeah.
COVID pierogies.
Gotta get your COVID
accurate.
pierogies, man. And if you're gonna get COVID pierogies, it's gonna come from the colony, obviously. So the best pierogies
I mean,
you could buy like
they
1,000.
they make amazing pierogies. That's
great.
one thing for sure out here. I haven't found like a reliable pierogi maker
Make your own.
in the region.
Yeah, it's pretty much for you. You have to come here, load up your cooler full of a bunch of frozen pierogies, and take them home.
Well, the rumor has it that the mother-in-law is coming to visit sometime in the next couple weeks, which means probably like 2 to 3 bags of frozen pierogies.
You're gonna need more than that.
Nice.
Maybe even more.
Does she like home make them, or what's the deal?
Did she go to the colony and buy them and give them all COVID?
No, she was making them. What? Dog's staring at me all of a sudden.
Well,
Relax, bro.
You can see the dog over your shoulder right now,
Oh yeah.
Fucking Winston.
just perfectly in frame. You
Right?
can't see anything
It's all-
behind us though, because
It's almost like that was planned.
almost.
I mean, it's the family hound, man.
I
That's my
wholly
fucking pride and
100%
joy right
believe
there.
he would do that.
No, I pretty much guarantee you did it 100% on purpose.
How long do you think he sat there with his webcam on, just positioning everything?
Oh, at least 7 minutes.
That's
Like
a long.
like
That's a
7
long
whole
time.
minutes.
23 minutes.
Okay, that is an exuberant amount of time.
Yeah, I mean, since the weather got a little bit better, I've been spending a lot of time burning wood in the yard. You know, not a lot of stuff is open.
Yeah,
There's
you've
some
been-
patios open, which I'm okay with patios. You know, they sanitize everything. There's procedures. It's nice to sit on a patio.
I haven't even got. You know what? I think I maybe had one fire, and that was it, because basically kicked the dogs out of the backyard so I could seed my shitty backyard. The people who lived here previously, they didn't put down enough topsoil, so basically, if I want grass, I have to reseed every fucking year.
Ugh.
Which is
Dude, that sucks. Why don't you fill it in?
because I'm lazy.
Accurate.
Yeah, I mean, like realistically, I have so much other shit going on that it's like, even if I wanted to do it right now, there's no where can I find the time?
What other shit do you have going on?
Yeah, what other shit?
This is the most free time most of us have ever had.
Well, I have.
in our lives.
Looking at you, Shane.
Well, everybody knows that. Earlier this year, I got a brewery job working for a brewery, and
I
then
don't know if anybody knows that.
we mentioned it.
I don't
that
know if
on
I
the
knew
show?
that.
Yes, it was on the show. And then
Mr. Hip Cool Guy with his brewery job.
And then within the last month or so, I got a second brewery job at a different brewery.
Scandalous.
Scandalous.
Mr. Hip Cool Guy with 2 brewery jobs.
So right now I have 3 jobs, which is takes a lot of my time, man.
Are you aiming to pay your mortgage off the next 5 years or something?
Yeah, you should buy your next house while they're cheap. Come on, let's go.
They are cheap.
Hustle up.
Well, we are planning on selling the house next year.
What?
Yeah,
What? Wow.
well, like
Newsflash.
for us, like this house is too small. I don't have a garage. I don't have any sort of like shop or any sort of area where I can brew other than, when I'm making. If I'm gonna make beer, it's gonna be in the kitchen, which my wife fucking hates, because if anybody's ever made.
You had to stop at I don't have a garage. That's all you needed to say.
Yeah.
Completely justifiable.
I mean, to be fair, I don't have a garage.
I want a 2-stall
Not
garage.
everyone's as hardcore as you, Mac. Relax.
Just saying.
He's out there laying on the fucking frozen ass Winnipeg ground and minus 50 doing oil changes. You guys are a bunch of fucking lame ass losers. I don't know what Mac says.
That's because you've been gone for so long.
Grumble, grumble, grumble. Fuck your pylons. Sometimes I'm not sure if it's him or the beard talking. I can't tell.
Did I ever tell that story on the podcast?
Yeah, you told that story
Okay,
in the podcast.
That's-
Because it's your neighbor who thinks that crystals will keep the mosquitoes away.
Yeah,
So
you
put
have to-
crystals in her garden.
Yeah.
Witch, we asked the witch, and no, that was not true.
I mean, tell her that, man. I wasn't exactly
Yeah,
100%
bitch.
convinced. I wasn't even 22% convinced.
Not even 22% convinced.
No, like a very low percentage of convinced.
Yeah, I would say maybe 3 tops.
3%?
20%'s pretty high, bro.
I mean, okay, to be fair, there was enough waffling on it that we had to consult an actual witch because
No, you guys had to consult an actual witch.
well, we were curious.
I was
hands off.
I was not asking questions.
Me.
Oh, don't look at me, fuck.
Sound a little superstitious there, Mac. What are you worried about, bro?
not mosquitoes, apparently.
Yeah, well, there's DEET for that. Military grade DEET.
Yeah.
Kills everything with the wings.
It also kills anything that has the molecular structure of plastic.
It's a lot of things.
Wait. I'm seeing a new green company all of a sudden. Business idea.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, let's melt everything down with a DEET.
It's a green environmental company. I'm into it. Where are we going to get vats of DEET?
I'm pretty sure
Vietnam?
in Vietnam, yeah. Yeah, we'll just load it into the truck with a fucking Agent Orange.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because,
Dude, I fucking hate trees.
Hate
so
trees.
much.
This guy hates trees, loves cancer.
I like trees,
Well,
but I
then-
also like murdering trees.
There's nothing more therapeutic than going out in the woods
and killing something.
with your chainsaw and just like bucking up a whole bunch of trees.
That's fair.
Yeah, no, I can get behind that.
Because then you also get to fucking burn all of it later.
I haven't done it too often with a chainsaw.
Do you have a chainsaw?
No.
Not looking at you.
Yes, I have a chainsaw. I got one in the shed right now.
Really?
It's either here or it's at my dad's. But
It's a big tool for an electrician.
if I could afford the $500, I would have got the Milwaukee chainsaw.
Of course you would have.
We know.
Of course. Instead, you have to get a fucking gas job like a real man.
They don't have like what is it? MX X major cell try and replace fuel power. What's the name of that thing?
MX Fuel.
The MX fuel.
Yes,
yeah,
the
they don't
MX
have one
fuel.
of those. They don't have an MX fuel.
No, because I'm not spending $4,000 on a fucking job light.
$4,000.
Because that's insane, or whatever it was.
Mm.
I think that was
if
the full kit though.
But if it was a chainsaw, you would do it.
No, because I already said I wouldn't even buy the kit for $500 that includes a 12 amp hour battery.
Yeah, but if it came with a chainsaw and not just a light.
Do you know who he reminds me of right now?
Any number of dickheads.
No,
Yeah, it could be. I don't know. Take your pick.
He's
There's
giving-
one
he's-
out there on the street right now.
He's
What's
giving
up,
me a
bro?
real Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas vibe.
he's giving me a Wilson from Home Improvement vibe because
all I could see is just
I mean, I guess
Hello
I
there,
could
Tim.
put a sock on the mic. Can we do an intermission?
No, you gotta wait. I was gonna fucking say something.
I don't know
but
why you're
forgot
gonna
what
be
it was.
like that.
Shit.
See, that's the problem with doing this live. It was like we got that. Oh, what are we gonna talk about next? I don't know.
I'm doing fine. I don't know what the fuck you're talking
Big
about.
pauses.
Let me tell you about my sweet mountain rides.
No.
Yeah, so just here's why I like living here. Just right over there, about 45 minutes away, are the Rocky fucking Mountains.
Oh, hi,
And they have
Sammy boys.
roads where you can ride your bike on, and it's fucking great. I
Oh,
don't
Sam
think
Boyce is
I-
listening to the stream. Sammy.
Oh, Sammy B. But I don't think I'm gonna have the problem where I have that Manitoba flat spot in my tire this year, where like when you're trying to go over on it, it's like clunk clunk.
What?
Oh yeah, because it's so straight and flat. It actually wears the tire like just a big flat spot
What?
in the middle of the tire
from what?
from driving straight, because you never use the rest of the tire because it's round.
Well, you're allowed to turn.
See, I'm surprised that you at least didn't go to Northern Ontario or Northwestern Ontario, because there are some
Oh, I did.
roads.
The problem with those places is the speed limits are so fucking slow.
Sam in the chat.
What up, Sam?
He's telling you to shut up.
I don't like driving straight and flat. Legit.
Oh my god! Isn't that the whole point of having a bike? Like, isn't that when it's the most fun is driving straight and flat?
No, actually, the opposite of that.
I thought you were a speed demon.
I don't know anything about that.
Allegedly.
I've never had a speeding ticket in my life.
Actually, I don't know if I can sing that song because we might get shut down now.
Well, it depends if you can sing it well enough for any kind of algorithm. to pick
Well,
it up.
I'm no Michael
I'm,
Jackson, so I don't think so.
No,
in
you are
any
not. Let me be
any
very clear, you are not.
like in any
That
any
was-
way, shape, or form.
I can't tell if that was rude or not.
I was trying to be a dick.
Listen, you would never say, you would never call, so like, oh, you know that Kevin Wiersma guy? He's like, he could be the king of pop. No, nobody will ever say that.
I'm gonna ignore that last comment from Sam.
Holy Jesus. Oh, it's fucking...
So,
What are you drinking over there?
That's what it was!
a remix of Speed Demon.
I thought it was fucking... Are you
The-
drinking PBR?
Yes.
You fucking piece of shit.
Yes,
I knew
am.
it! I knew it!
What?
I saw that the first time he took a drink, and I was going to say something, but I totally fucking forgot.
Oh, I
It's
thought.
like $17.50 for a 15-pack. There was a sign on the side of the road. I just saw it. Pulled a sick
Would you buy it off a
right-hand turn.
tailgate or something?
No, I bought it from a liquor store.
They're putting signs on the road now?
Shane,
Yeah.
can
They just put signs out on the road.
you get House Lager out there? Like the German spelt Haus, Haus?
I have no idea.
Because here, House Lager is, it's a nice, good old fashioned craft lager, but it's $9 for an 8-pack.
Holy shit,
$9
that's awesome.
It's
for
like
an 8-pack.
It's like $9 for a 2 liter Stone Cold.
I thought it was like $6.
Yeah, it's probably
Let
less.
it go,
I'm
Mac.
assuming that it went up.
Drinking Cold. Nobody here has ever drank Stone Cold.
That's not true, Shane. You and I have both drank Stone Cold.
I have no recollection of what you're talking about. I don't think it happened. I think you're full of shit.
You're just going to forget the entire time we spent in college.
I wasn't drinking the Stone Cold.
I've seen you do it. I've seen it.
Be a drunken swig.
I believe this guy.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Because you're not even in this
Believe
province,
it?
so you can't
even see
defend
his
yourself.
face. Okay, I know that I'm not in a position to be doing that right now,
Whose
but
face?
still, you can't even see his face.
My face? How dare you?
Who's talking, the beard or the host?
It's all the same.
Yeah, he is just a host.
The
for
beard
that thing.
is the host.
Stone Cold makes you forget.
What does it make you forget, Sammy?
Everything.
What do you want to forget that you've had to consume multiple liters?
A single Stone Cold. This is Sam we're talking about.
In the words of Mac, all your problems will go away one day.
I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this on the show before, but for anybody who doesn't know, Fort Garry Brewing in the city, they're the one who makes Stone Cold. And if you actually take, so if you take Stone Cold right out of the bright tank, apparently it tastes amazing. It's just pretty much as soon as they're bottled in 2-liter bottles, they just start tasting like shit.
See, I don't know if you can. Huh. No, you can absolutely blame the plastic on that.
Oh yeah,
because I remember possibly in high school drinking Special Old. A Mickey a Special Old. Mickey a Special Old is plastic, and that was all I had for a while. That was all I could get.
Special Old, is that beer?
It's a whiskey. Beer doesn't come in a Mickey, Shane. Come on now.
I'm
just
fucking
amateur hour.
We're on the topic of beer.
But that was the only whiskey I could get my hands on. First kind of whiskey I ever had, and finally, eventually,
waving around a screwdriver right now. What the
it's
fuck
my
is that?
finger. Oh, this is some sweet, sexy pliers we'll talk about later.
Are we doing props?
Yeah, I gotta play. I gotta fidget. I gotta do something. Where the fuck was I?
Old-fashioned whiskey or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, Special Old.
Special
That's
Old.
what it was.
Yeah.
I got it in a glass bottle for the first time ever, and it was way better. I thought it was the worst kind of shit when I was drinking out of the plastic Mickey. I don't think you can get that anymore.
Oh, hello, Dave Wheeler. How are you today?
Wales.
Dude.
I'd like that
What?
when.
Oh, that was the end of your story?
Over.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
That was the end of the story. Yeah.
What?
I like that when you come over, there's like a minimum Jameson cask mates. That's the minimum whiskey. If you haven't spent at least $50 on a bottle of whiskey, Mac will leave. He'll just leave. He'll be like,
it's
yeah.
good.
Or he'll be like, even worse, he'll be like, yeah, I'm not drinking tonight. There's a whole bottle of whiskey right here. He's like, yeah, it's fucking swill.
It is.
And here you
Castmates
are,
is
drinking
good.
dirty old cheap ass whiskey.
I'm not
a plastic bottle.
That was in high school.
I'm pretty sure that was probably before everything, like all plastic bottles and everything, were supposed to be mandated to be like BPA free. So I bet you back then all the shit leached into it, because now you can buy like plastic bottles of vodka, and you know how easily vodka can just suck up any sort of flavors, right? But now when you get vodka or gin or anything like in a plastic
Where's
bottle,
this going?
No, I'm saying it tastes the same whether it's in a glass bottle or a plastic bottle now.
You drink it
whereas when you were in high school, right? They didn't necessarily be doing the BPA free and all that shit with the plastics.
Shots fired in the chat. Shane, anything to say for yourself?
I did it with no new parts and a screwdriver.
Oh man, I think I have the screw for that door.
You still have the screw?
No, I went and found a screw. Who's it?
No, I think Crown Royal's a decent whiskey. I mean, come on.
I don't know. I'm not a big Crown Royal guy because I grew up out in Gimli, which is by the Seagram's plant, Diageo's, whatever the fuck it's called now.
So you had to smell it all the time.
No.
Disaronno or DiGiorno? I don't know what the fuck.
Isn't that a pizza?
Yeah, DiGiorno is.
I don't think they were cranking out pizzas there.
No, because it's not Seagram's anymore. I think
it's Diageo's.
Diageo's, you're right. Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what he said.
No, I said Disaronno.
Disaronno.
Isn't that also a pizza?
Delissio is a pizza, bro.
No, it was Delissio and DiGiorno. They're the same product, but they had different.
You said Disaronno. That's a liquor.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't wrong.
Oh, Wheeler, I actually have a surprise for
shots
you.
fired.
I actually have a surprise for you regarding that. It's not ready yet, but it will be soon.
Are you?
A hand-filed piece of forged steel.
No, I did that
'Cause
for
would
him
be a
already.
true gift. That would be a true gift.
No, I'm pretty sure he hooked it up to a fucking gas motor.
Shut up.
No, you mentioned it on the podcast before.
Yeah, I didn't say I did it.
Allegedly.
I don't believe you that you did it either. Did you do
Well,
it?
no, it's
They
not
also
done
make
yet.
A little bit of beer out there at that Diageo plant, do they not?
No,
What is?
no. They
Or
only do.
some?
They only do spirits.
They don't make any beer?
No.
No, it's a distillery.
Why
That's
do
what I
I
was going to
feel-
say.
They
I-
make beer there.
I've tried Crown because I got to tap the kegs every year or two
Jugal.
to do a test. Like-
Quality test or
Yeah, that thing. And
Of course, you were there for that.
I've gotten I've tried it out of the cask at 150 proof or whatever,
Yeah.
and it's just ruined Crown Royal for me.
Really?
Yeah,
Too wrong, or you just had to do it too many times? Or
I got
what's the
real
deal?
fucked up on it a few times.
Oh,
It's not hard.
yeah.
No.
No, it's not hard. It is whiskey. You drink one of those bottles, you're pooched.
Well, there is a reason why I don't drink Captain Morgan private stock anymore because I've had two.
Because rum sucks.
No, rum's good. Just because you don't like rum doesn't mean it sucks.
It's all right. It's too sweet.
I keep white rum on top of my fridge for people I hate.
But that's what But that's why I like it. I love.
used to drink white rum.
I love black rum because it's sweet and because of the vanilla. If I have to, or not if I have to. For the most part, my go-to is Kraken. I will drink Kraken all the time. But I did discover.
Makes you vomit spaghetti on the floor.
Kraken makes you strip naked and sleep next to the toilet.
What's wrong with that?
Well, as long as it's not your house, nothing, I guess.
I don't know. As long as you're like a close friend, I guess it's fine.
Even then, it was iffy.
Oh,
Iffy.
oh.
Yeah, we knew a guy. We told you
Yeah.
about the guy.
The spaghetti. Oh, wow. Impressive.
Shocking.
I don't know what it is about spaghetti, but
Completely undigested. Just scoop that shit up,
He's from
thrown it in the microwave, and away you go.
He's from Thompson, man. What do you expect?
I think spaghetti
Thompson vibes.
is one of those perfect mediums for projectile vomiting, because I remember when I was a kid, same thing. We went over to the States because we lived down a border town. I don't know. I was probably like 5, 6, maybe even 7. And when you
Not 7.
when you're at that age, you don't really understand, the whole puke feeling yet. So you're just like, I don't feel good. And so basically, what happened is I came from my room, and the kitchen was.
I like where this is going.
Yeah. So so our kitchen was down a very, very long.
Sorry
highway.
to Mrs. Wiersma.
Was down a long highway.
It probably felt like a highway.
Yeah, when I was a kid, it felt like a freaking highway.
I lived on a highway in a border town.
In my mind, it was probably like 15 feet long, but I'm sure it was like
In real life, it was like a step and a half.
7. No, it was fairly long. Anyways, so basically, coming out from where all the bedrooms were, it was where the carpet stopped, and then it was all linoleum to the kitchen. So I stopped right at the edge of the carpet. And I looked at at one of my parents dead in the eyes, and I was like, I don't feel good. And then I projectile vomited, and it fucking hit their feet, which was like at least 10 feet away.
Oh,
Fuck.
Yeah.
you indecent little bastard.
You can't say anything about the projectile vomiting, Shane.
In the house?
Yeah, in the house, in my bathroom.
All over the wall.
All over the wall. We'll just chug 2 glasses of water and take some Advil. We'll wake up feeling fine.
You were renting that house? It was fine.
Still had to clean it. The landlord didn't come and scrub the wall.
Kai says I can't even open a bottle of Spice Rum without gagging.
Fair.
Yeah, I think that's where I was at with the white for sure. The white was like, whoo,
They're all the same.
it's like gasoline. You
I
can just throw that shit in your tank and drive off.
I don't think that there is any. Hi, Anthony Lamoureux. How are you? I don't think there's any sort of alcohol that I would consider my kryptonite, because like most people have that. It's like, oh, you
Jameson castmates.
you smell it and then you're just fucking
Yet
like
he
you're done.
insists that it's here.
Da-da-da.
What are we doing?
If you come, I will have enough castmates here to make you vomit all over my floor.
I fully intend to, because I owe you.
Just remember, she is here.
Oh Jesus!
What are you doing to us?
No, I'm trying to screw with the video
What?
because it's being weird.
Irish whiskey.
I'll fuck with it later.
Fucking rights.
What did they come out with
podcast.
just recently? The castmates, or just recently? I don't know. We're probably a year or two behind the time. Do you remember the last time we were at Shannon's? We were like, "Whoa, what's that? We'll have that."
There's a stout edition castmates and there's an IPA edition castmates.
Yeah, you can.
Yes.
I think those are the only two.
And a regular.
Those are the only
Castmates.
two that I ever seen.
Is it still going? Oh, look, the bow.
I believe we will be uploading this as a podcast.
Yeah, as at an indeterminate time.
Well, we're also
Post production.
very likely not gonna be doing any editing. Well, a little bit of editing just to add in some stuff,
Why
but
did we pick a Tuesday again?
because
I don't know, because it's a work day.
because I work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday usually for my serving job at the other brewery.
Yeah, so it's Kevin's fault. That's the point.
Fucking Kevin.
Well, it's because Tuesday is like it's Monday and Tuesday that is usually my freest day of the week, and then Sunday, because it's summertime. Chances are I wouldn't, if I like go out to the cabin, I wouldn't be back for 7:00. I usually get back around like 9 or 10 on Sundays when I come back from the cabin.
That's too late for a school night.
Yeah, it's too late for
That
a school
is
night.
pretty late for a school night.
Shut up! You don't work.
Which is why I thought 7 p.m. on a
I
Tuesday.
work now until the beginning of November. Get off my back. Oh, yeah. Also, newsflash. I haven't told you guys this yet, but I will be in
What? When? What?
in August.
Fuck you.
So
Why would you
what
do
you're
this?
saying is that we should book the tattoos
yep.
soon. Okay.
It's happening.
It's happening.
you're on. This big.
It's only been what?
This big.
6 years. It's going on the
Yeah.
calf, Shane. It's not gonna matter how big it is.
The calf? Why the calf?
Because
Is that a bison joke?
Like, where else would you rather get it? Your arm?
that's good.
Babe, are you pregnant?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, book it up, man. Let's fucking do this shit. It's about goddamn time.
Where are we gonna go? I don't even know what tattoo
Been
shops are
dragging
open
your
anymore.
ass on this for 6 fucking years, Mac. I've been like, let's do this. I need to get this off my
Fuck
back.
right
and
off.
You're just like,
No,
"Ooh,
no, no,
whatever.
no, no,
I'm
no,
Mac. I have a beard.
No, I do, but no. No. I've been all over you for this fucking tattoo for the last 6 years.
Literally, the only way that we actually convinced you to get it is if we agreed that we would all get it.
That is true. That's what you said.
Yeah, so if you were all like, oh, we gotta go get this tattoo, you would have just went out and got it yourself. But you didn't. Did you?
That's
Very
true.
much didn't.
That is true.
It's called calling you on your bullshit.
Yeah, well, kudos to you.
I'm gonna be so fucking happy when that thing's inked all over you.
It's not going to be inked all over me.
Oh.
Hey,
There's going to be a small bison,
Solid 6 inches.
a small, tasteful bison.
Yeah, 6 inches.
That's
Some would say that's pretty big.
I'm thinking like a 3x3 here.
Bisons aren't square.
Well, I mean, it can be.
3x3 would be all right. I mean, you could fit it into a 3x3 box and then just kind of, go from there. Yeah. Match it up so it doesn't look fucking stupid.
Looking around for a tape measure
Or
because
make
I
it
want to
look
see.
fucking stupid.
How big is
I
my
don't know.
calf?
Big enough to fit a 3-inch bison.
Yeah, but definitely big enough to fit a 3-inch bison.
It is not a concern.
Welcome to the stream, Jared Z. After the show, don't forget to send me your address.
Whoa, that's creepy.
Where does that guy live? Nobody knows.
Somewhere. He lives someplace.
Well, I think that moves us on to the next portion of the show here.
What's the next
What's
portion of
that?
the show?
Fucking talking trades, bro.
Well, that was fast. Let's do it.
If I had the sound effects queued up, I would be playing it right now. You'll hear it on
Cue the sound effects.
You'll hear it on the audio podcast if we release it for this show.
Of course we will.
Yeah, we will. I mean, I am recording right now, so.
Just throw it up there raw.
Actually, you know what? Before we jump into that,
We're going to do an intermission?
let's do a quick 2-minute break.
Holding,
2 minutes?
I'm holding a 3-drink piss right now. I could definitely roll.
Okay, we will be back in a couple minutes. We'll be right back.
Bye.
That's a lot of oil.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And a lot of cleanup.
Save me from everything. Tell me where to find my way.
Peanut Studio presents.
Hi, I'm Shane. I'm Mac. And I'm Kevin.
Welcome to On the Tools Podcast.
With Shane, Mac, and Kevin.
Back.
And we're back.
So before we get into talking
And
trades,
we are back.
I had a very fun science experiment with your wife outside while I was having a smoke.
I'm sorry, what? What just happened?
So we were chatting through the screen door.
She did yell at me. She's
And
like, "We gotta come out. You gotta go do a science experiment." I'm like, "We're going back live in 30 seconds." Fuck.
Happening
It was going to be even more fun with all three of us.
Is this like PG or 14A?
Oh, this is something I greatly encourage everyone to try at home real quick to tell me how it worked, because it didn't work for me. She was
Jesus.
we were mid conversation and she starts whistling, and then because she's inside and I'm outside talking through the screen door.
Yep.
And she's like leaning into the screen, and the whistle stops when she gets to the screen, and I thought she was just fucking around, and then it like blew her mind that
She was astounded.
that she couldn't whistle through the screen.
Good God. What is this witchcraft?
So I tried it. I whistle with my tongue. I don't whistle with my lips. So it didn't work.
Yeah, you do.
It didn't work for me. But I really want to know if that does that for anyone else.
Yeah, isn't that like a grade 7 science fair experiment?
Yeah, it disrupts the airflow.
Not for me.
Mac, you were never into science, unless it was trade science. Let's be real.
We'll come back to this because I wanna know what.
Are you gonna whistle into a screen?
No, what science fair experiments you did as a kid?
Because somebody was walking by
What?
and they looked fucking befuddled.
My science fair project was make bank, bro.
Clearly didn't work out.
Yeah, really.
No, it did not. It did not work out. It failed.
And then you
it
joined the
didn't work
military.
either.
What about whistling by an
Well, that clearly wasn't for the money.
I-
Oh,
Yeah, so can I,
Jared.
Jared.
Can do it both ways.
So can I. Yeah, I just did it. I did it too.
I can't.
All right, this show is fucking degrading. Stop. Your
Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to On the Tools.
This, if anyone was wondering, this is what it's like all the time, just not cleaned up.
Yep.
This is what it's like basically every second that doesn't hit the live.
Yeah.
It's a fucking shit show.
So shout out to our previous editor and producer. Thanks for making us sound good.
Chris Johnson.
Christopher Johnson.
I keep thinking it
Shout
was.
out to Chris Johnson. Cheers.
Cheers to Chris Johnson for making us sound good. But now we're
Forever in our hearts.
I still call him John Carpenter.
John Carpenter.
And our spank banks.
Oh god, that's a good beer. What you drinking now, Shane?
I'm drinking the Pink Whitney out of my Winston glass.
Nice.
It's just a series of Boston Terriers.
I got a glass so
I
that
had to color in 3 of the feet, so he has
I'll
the one
hold it
white
if you
one.
want.
I want you to use it.
No.
Beer. Okay. Take a
If you're gonna fucking tell me beer's better out of a glass,
science experiment right now.
It is better out of a glass.
take a
There's
sip.
No question.
man, I failed science.
Open it up. Take a sip.
I don't even know what it is.
It is a Winnipeg Brewworks root beer.
Oh, no Dunkel?
Yeah,
I
you're
couldn't
just gonna
find it in the
drink that
fridge.
right in front of me like it's no big thing. Huh? Fucking asshole.
We're well, he's actually he has drank the last 2, or he's in the process of drinking the last 2 Winnipeg Brewworks in the house. So
Fuck yeah.
What? Really?
yeah, we're out.
God damn.
Ruh-roh.
Well, you guys better go do some free maintenance hours or whatever you got to do.
Or I could just go talk to Darren from Winnipeg Brewworks today. Say, hey, we started the show again.
Love you, Darren.
We need bigger.
Oh yeah. Bring your knee pad.
No.
No, it's a no. It's a no from Mac. Come on, it is better out of the glass. Come on, bro.
Science.
Fucking
This
mouth
is
noise.
on the tool science. Okay, we get
You
it.
don't need to finish it. God damn. You're supposed to be talking.
It's better out of the glass.
Yes.
This guy.
Yeah.
This guy.
The
I had to be
promotional
sure.
pad.
And believe it or not, the best glasses for drinking beer out of, any beer that has any sort of hops
A
on
glass one?
they're the ones with the tapered tops, because they hold the aroma better.
Shut up.
No, it's true.
Shut up.
I'm not joking.
Is it also better if it has a triangular bottom?
No,
He's
these
right.
these are just the glasses that I got for free. These are Bavaria glasses. I don't even think I've drank any Bavaria before. That's the one from Brazil, I think.
So, in talking trades news, some important things you need to know right off the bat. West Texas Intermediate 41.96 a barrel as of end of day today, July 21st, and the Canadian Crude Index 30.63 a barrel, end of day.
30.63.
So, 30.63. Yep.
That's better than negative $3, which is what it was a couple of months ago.
We pay you.
Still shit though. But since the last episode, it's definitely gone up.
Yeah, like 300%.
Like 300%, yeah.
If a
of
negative
nothing
goes
is
up by
still-
300%, is it just a bigger negative?
I don't.
Yeah, Canadian oil, I don't think ever dipped negative. I think it was really close to zero, though.
Isn't it always really close to zero?
There was if I'm remembering this correctly, it was
Taxes, Sammy. That's why.
It was an asphalt, an asphalt bitumen kind of place out of Montana.
You can't
that
say that.
initially Dipped negative. Montana? Might have been South Dakota. It was a couple months ago, but yeah, it did actually go negative there, and yeah, it had to still get brought away, and then next thing you know, people were getting paid to bring it away. It's just an absolutely unreal scenario.
That's awesome.
Speaking of people getting paid or paid less, hit us with that news, that unofficial news.
I heard.
Oh, I love rumors.
I heard that a certain union.
Oh, are we gonna name names or like?
No,
wait,
I don't think we're gonna name names.
How reliable is this source? Is this like
100%.
a primary source, a secondary source?
This is a primary source, but I'm not naming any names. Oh, it's a primary source, but I'm not going to name any names. A union, a local, is going to be implementing a
union in Canada.
Yeah, a temporary kind of pay cut.
Oh, that makes sense. There's a lot of people who are slashing cash.
Oh, is there? We have confirmation on
Like
the
eight. Like what did you say? $8 an hour.
$8 an hour. Whether that comes out of the wage or the pension or any of that other stuff, I don't know how it all works. I'm not part of the union.
Oh man!
But it's gonna work out to $8.
If
an
Manitoba
hour.
wasn't so against subcontracting,
Yeah.
they would see a dramatic rise in corporations, I would imagine.
Again, not naming names about what the union is, but we have confirmation in the chat from Sam.
Again, the government of Manitoba, if they were pro subcontractors, would be pumped because then they would get to tax everybody twice. Which, I mean, Manitoba, they love taxing people. They're like full on, well, not full on commies,
No,
but they're close.
Not yours, Anthony.
No,
not yours.
Not yours, Anthony. Don't worry.
No need to panic. Don't you worry.
But
yeah,
that's,
Yeah, I believe it.
Well,
That
I mean,
doesn't
they
surprise me.
they
I mean,
can't
the union's
come-
got to stay competitive, right?
They can't compete with the private sector.
Actually, I got a raise when I signed on with the new company.
Ooh. Ooh.
So, so right now,
Like you got a raise or you got their base rate?
I think I got their base rate,
Okay.
which so for almost every electrical contractor that I've worked for, they have only done for their Joe Schmo journeyman or their apprentices. They only pay provincial minimum. So right now, provincial minimum in Manitoba for
Provincial minimum.
Yeah, so in Manitoba, they're like all wages for construction trades. They have all minimum wages, right? So right now the minimum wage is $37.40, and when I sign on with this new,
Did it go up in the last couple of years?
no, because the whole because every year it was going up, but
That's not a terrible minimum.
but at the end of 2017 it stopped.
Carpenters went up recently, didn't they?
Maybe.
Pretty sure. Carpenters got fucked for a long time.
Yeah, I believe it. But so now I'm making $37.75. Again, not a huge jump, but
Jump's a jump.
a jump's a jump. It is.
That's pretty
Yeah, that's
good.
all right. That's a decent buck.
It's a lot less than what they made in the union. But
Oh yeah, it is. But I'm
so she goes.
but I'm
Yeah.
also getting pension. I'm getting full benefits.
Yeah. Well,
Like
Which is, I think a lot of private companies are trying to suck guys in that way because they know that to compete with the big union jobs, especially if there's a big project going on, they have to provide that extra shit or a fat wage, one or the other.
yeah. Well, that's the other thing. Like in Manitoba, there are so many fucking electricians right now. It's
oh,
like
Jesus.
and that's the way that it's continuing to be because
Yeah, they're a dime a dozen.
well, and as we've said multiple times before on other episodes, Manitoba just keeps pumping out as much apprentices as possible, mind you, except for the whole freeze at Red River because of COVID. But
We'll get to that.
yeah, we'll get to
That's super minor. That's super minor though. That's such a short period of time. The opposite thing is happening out here in Alberta. Millwrights, they're screaming for millwrights. Nobody can get
Oh,
fucking
they're
millwrights.
always screaming for mill rates, though.
No, but it's been more than usual. Like it's been to the point where pre-COVID, right around the time of our last episode there, I was getting calls from people because I was booked for a bunch of jobs in the spring. Things were looking great, blah, 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 super normal, whatever. And I was getting calls from people be like, oh, well, you should come work for us kind of thing. And people were starting to actively just headhunt guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were looking hard because back when things took a shit out here in 2014 was the last downturn. A downturn in a series of downturns. There's always downturns, but it never really bounced back. You know what I mean? On the last few, it's always bounced back. This one was pretty mute. It never really recovered out here. It's been okay, but it never really recovered. So this whole thing that's happening now has kind of brought a lower hiring rate for apprentices. So that whole trade skill gap that they're always talking about,
Yeah.
it's kind of grown wider because of that. It's kind of
gonna be
superficially enhanced that by not hiring apprentices. So you're not bringing new guys in. They had to drop classes at a bunch of the schools
Just because they couldn't fill them?
just because there wasn't enough apprentices. There was still all the same work, all the same shit happening, all the baseline shit, but they just ended up not filling it with those apprentices. And so now we're at a point where it's 6 years later and guys are especially in the contracting world. I'm not sure how it is in the union world, the regular sort of shop guy world, but it seems like it's getting a lot more aggressive lately. This spring it started. The COVID put a bit of a delay on it, but this fall, now that things are back in full swing, all that maintenance has been sort of put off for so long. It seems like it's going to get really aggressive.
Well, I mean that's it's good that there is a little bit of competitiveness, whereas in Manitoba, at least for the electrical trades, you can't, like, they keep trying to add classes, or at least before COVID, they were always trying to add classes because there was guys who, you know, couldn't go to school for 1 or 2 years because they couldn't get into school, right?
Wow, really? Wow.
Yeah. Like,
yeah, it was the opposite here.
I think when I was signing up for level 3, yeah, I think
Jared just popped in here. He's pretty right as well. Most job listings are typically looking for only journeymen.
yeah,
Good point.
yeah, that's true.
Or at
Actually,
least 3rd or 4th level.
actually,
Yeah, that's true. Or they'll say they'll be a little. We'll consider 4th level apprentice or whatever.
yeah. Actually, I've seen a couple job postings recently where they were looking for level 1 and level 2 electricians.
That's because they're cheap as like borscht.
Which is, yeah, exactly. It's also it's the double-edged sword where a lot of companies, just to keep costs down, because Manitoba is, a lot of companies will only hire like 1st or 2nd level apprentices, right? And then so there's a very good chance that guys they'll go to school, if they don't have anything going back, or sorry, if they don't have a job after school to go back after their level 3, they're pooped because
Sam, I find that offensive.
because there are so many companies that will not hire level 4 apprentices because they're like, why would I hire the level 4 apprentice when I can hire a level, 2 level 3 or level 1 apprentices for the same price?
Because of the quality of work.
That depends on the apprentice.
Yeah,
That's true. That does depend quite a bit on the apprentice, but you have a ratio for electricians also.
for all trades in Manitoba, or most trades in Manitoba, it's a 1-to-1 ratio for the what's it called again?
Good trades?
No, not the good trades. The certified trades.
Protected trades.
Protected
Protected.
trades. Yeah, protected trades.
Protected.
Yeah.
Anything that can kill civilians,
Well,
basically.
So
goddamn right. You wish you took mill rate, Jared.
earlier, Jared mentioned how's work been going for everybody lately. Mac, how's work been going for you lately? Other than
I didn't stop. I actually did double time during the height of the quarantine. So
Really?
yeah, I did a bunch of double time actually. I think 4 or 5 shutdowns I did.
when I finally, after the 2 months or whatever of being laid off, I went straight into 10-hour days, working 5/10s.
Fuck
So,
yeah.
and that was awesome.
Yeah.
Now we're
Bless you.
oh, freaking peanut got stuck in my throat.
Sorry, what?
M&M sponsor
Peanut.
us.
We're we're eating peanut M&Ms
A
over
big
here.
old what?
But more recently,
Mac, get out of there.
within the last month or so, we went back to just doing straight 8s. So, which, you know what? After doing
Suck. You don't make any money.
no, you don't. But now we're back to the normal construction in Manitoba, where it's straight 8s because we're not paying you a second of overtime.
Wow, that's not any of the job sites I've ever been on.
Yeah, that's nothing I'm into.
That's pretty much almost every company I worked for.
Is that
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
At the job site I was just on today, not working as an electrician, I was fixing a lift, but a couple of the guys there were expecting to be there till like 7 or 8 o'clock today, like tonight.
Yeah.
So they might just be leaving right now.
Oh, damn.
Oh shit. Good for them.
What about you, Shane? How's your work been going for the last couple months?
Last couple months, I guess things kind of kicked back up end of April. Like a few things here and there, because there's all these plants that I work at run on a schedule, right? And they push the schedule mostly to the maximum for profitability, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys can relate to this.
Got to ride the edge.
you guys and everybody in the audience, I'm sure, can relate to this. So they push it to the edge, right, for maximum profitability. But then COVID happened. So there's all this shit that was supposed to be done, and just because you put the work off doesn't mean that the wear stops.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The parts are still wearing in, whether it's electrical, piping, mechanical shit, whatever it is, right? Everything is still wearing as you're running it. So there's a backlog now, a big backlog. I'm not sure that I can think of a time where there's probably been a greater maintenance backlog in all industries than probably right now. Because this thing shut down everything. And now, in addition to the backlog, now they're trying to keep up with the regular summer and fall maintenance, right? Like all this stuff is coming up on this equipment.
Yeah.
Like I said, whatever kind of equipment it is, it doesn't really matter. And there's a demand for tradesmen right now. I'm booked as of a couple weeks ago, a few weeks ago, three weeks. I'm booked till mid-November. Solid.
You're booked until then, but chances are you'll probably be shut down early to mid-October
for the next wave of COVID. Yeah.
Got to be ready for that.
See, and that's one of the. It was like there's so many people. There's like, oh, we're in the second wave right now. It was like, no, we're not, because like the only place in North America other than Nunavut that has actually that flattened the curve, like actually flattened the curve, was Manitoba. Now everywhere else is starting to spike again, but that's just because everybody is trying to, or all the jurisdictions are trying to open up too fast again, right? But right now, like I said, we got 18 cases over the weekend. Ooh, come October and November, you're gonna see 50, 70, 100 cases a day. It's like it's gonna fucking skyrocket.
I hope we don't get that.
Yeah,
I hope we don't.
Once
anyway.
Everybody's stuck inside and indoors again. Once there's no more outdoors, especially in a place like Manitoba.
I fucking can't wait for that. The drive to work was so nice. I was so mad.
That is true.
So fucking angry when people started like not staying home all the time. It was great. It was so great. There's like 3 cars on the road. I got 2 speeding tickets in one day because there was nobody to slow me down. It was awesome.
Well, you should, but that's
it was the best.
You should have known better, because if you saw any other vehicle on the road, you should have known it was a cop.
No, they were parked. Cocksuckers.
Oh yeah, they're hiding.
It was on. It was on Hespeler, going right.
They had such a clear radar
right across
shot
the bridge
during that COVID.
Oh yeah.
Like this one car on the road, it's you, buddy.
Yeah, in both pictures, because there was both photo radar. In both pictures, I'm the only one in the whole shot. It's just me.
Can't even dispute it.
And it was great because it was like it's all on the same day, and I knew right away what it was, because one of them is me traveling towards the wholesaler with an empty box, and the other one is 2 hours later coming back from the wholesaler with a bunch of shit hanging out of my box.
Wow, you are a greasy tradesman. 2 hours at the wholesaler.
Well, you got to chit chat, right?
Free coffee, donuts, and popcorn.
Like
or
those
what?
poor
What they got
bastards
there?
are seeing
Come on,
nothing
what
but
they
each
got?
other for 8 hours a day, and
Yeah.
you roll in and you haven't seen them for a week and a half. You got to fucking shoot the shit for a bit.
See, and the company that I work for now is too big. They actually have a full-time, like material guy. That's literally all he does all day long, every day. Is he goes to the wholesaler, picks up, and then drops a whole bunch of shit off to the sites, and then that's all he does. So for the entire length of time, unless I become a foreman in 10 years,
10 years.
I probably will not go to the wholesaler ever
That's not entirely true, because we also have a guy that runs around, but he can't keep up. Well, because we got X amount of service guys and X amount of products going on, so he can't go to the wholesale and pick up everybody's shit all in one day.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about for the projects.
You'd have to have like a flat deck, little picker on it, load that shit up.
Nobody at that company has. No, that's a lie. I know at least one person at that company that has air brake endorsement, and I think he regretted every second of getting that.
Well, I can imagine.
Probably.
It's just like being in the Army and you get your MLVW course, and it's like, guess what? You're driving trucks for the next fucking 3 years.
Big mistake.
I avoided that. That like the
Especially in
plague.
the artillery.
Jesus. Before I forget, in the chat there, Sam mentioned he was working on his car.
He fired it up the other day and took it for a drive.
Goddamn right, I saw that motherfucker.
What?
I assume it's running better now.
I did see an Instagram post.
Yeah,
with
so
a car with a dog in it.
So that's so Sam's got a what I believe is a 63 Galaxy.
Sure, he'll let us know.
I think. Correct me, Sam. And he sent me a picture of the drive shaft. He knows how I feel about the drive shaft. I'm not going to argue with something that works, but he knows how I feel about it.
Oh no. Can we perhaps get a photo for the Instagram page or what?
Sammy did say
62.
new push rods.
62.
Oh, did you put? Was it the push rods? He'll get back to us. So
Yeah, it'll be a little bit of a wait if we're just sitting. It's like, oh, he has new push rods.
and then silence. Oh, LOL. That's not an answer.
That's not like what? That's like a 10 or 15 second delay. It's not that bad.
That's not terrible. Anyway, so I swung by to play with it with him and drink beer. It wasn't running right. He had like what was it, like a 35, 40 degree advance on the distributor cap for this thing to fucking start. It was things were wrong. Many things were wrong.
Damn.
But so that, yeah. Sorry, Jared. The drive shaft. He made his own drive shaft. He made his own drive shaft out of pipe.
It's a good
Oh,
thing
no.
that we're not big enough to be.
So
No.
So he
You
sent
can't
me
just make
pictures,
drive
and again,
shafts out of pipe. That's not
again.
how that works.
I'm not going to argue with something that works. Like, he drove it home. And yeah, exactly, Jared. Exactly.
He what now?
He
Said
sent-
the mechanic.
So he sent me pictures, and like, I mean, he did a bang up job on it. I gotta say,
That's a valid question. Which kind of pipe?
fucking steel. I don't know. I didn't ask Sam what kind of pipe. But so essentially, what he did was from what I could tell from the pictures, I didn't crawl under there and look at it. Is he took the drive shaft, the knuckles, and welded them onto the end of separate pieces of pipe, and then welded the pipes together.
Awesome.
I don't know why. I'm assuming he didn't have just a full length piece of pipe.
It's two pipes welded together.
Yeah, and so,
That is Frank level shit right there.
so hang on here. Yeah, okay. So here's some pictures.
Bring.
We'll try to bring this up here.
Hey Sammy, go hit up Jared and he'll totally give you a safety.
Oh, did you-
spliced the
oh, you
drive
spliced
shaft
it.
from
Okay.
a 90s Blazer.
Okay. Yeah, I was confused because, like, in the first
Yes,
pictures, it was
show
just
me
some
the
pipes.
pictures.
So yeah, so he he sleeved it and welded it and all that, and it's all good stuff and yada yada yada.
No, that's all right. That's not terrible.
So here,
Oh, he had to extend it 3 inches.
we
God, I
couldn't
wish.
fucking stretch it.
Oh, come
That looks great.
Come on. Oh, there we go.
So that's half,
That's better.
and then that's show them that one. So that's the prep. So this is the prep he did. Focus.
Autofocus.
Focus, you fuck.
There we go.
That's the prep. And then we'll get it in the vise here. So that's it after it was welded. Great. Real high tech stuff going on our show these days.
Yeah.
I see that. This is super high tech.
Yeah.
If I knew about these, I could have thrown them up, but I have to have them on my computer,
Okay.
and it's
Okay.
Oh yeah. And
Listen,
here's
I have like 45 windows open on my computer right now.
and here's a picture of the weld. Hold that up. I did confirm this with Sam. He
Hold
did
this for me, monkey.
he did 2 passes. So this is the topping pass.
Oh, the final
Yeah.
that I'm gonna see in.
When I send
9
these
seconds
pictures
or
to the
something.
group chat, yeah.
We can also throw them up on the Instagram as well.
Yeah. So I'll send them to the group chat.
Let's throw them up on an Instagram post.
Or,
But
better yet,
we won't tank Sammy so that MPI doesn't come and try and fucking
you're right, Jared.
take him off the top rope.
It works. That's why I say I'm not going to argue with something that fucking
terrible.
works. But it's just one of those things where, because I was
That doesn't look terrible at all.
No, there's nothing like inherently wrong with it. But that's one of those things that I wouldn't touch with a 10-foot fucking pole.
Before we get along too far here, there's a couple guys that responded to the work question. We had one guy say, Sam, slowest we got was about 3 weeks of reduced hours, now back to overtime. Then we had really busy for me. I guess everyone was like, well, I got time to fix my car now. Cranes are still running. Doesn't affect me. I'm in the private sector. And
Kurt,
no days.
you know they can
no
see...
days off on 8s. What? Can we get Kurt to expand a little bit on that? What do you mean? No days off on 8s?
You don't get Fridays off. You can't do 410s if you're working 8s.
Yeah.
That's just basic math.
Okay, yeah, gotcha.
And I will go, and it's not like I'm only working 8 hours a day every day right now.
What, are you getting some OT or what?
I cannot get paid OT, but I can bank hours.
Ooh. But now, do you get your vacation pay paid out?
Yes.
Okay, so we're the same in ours.
Mm-hmm. But before,
so you get your 4% on whatever it is you make.
Yeah, I think it's like whatever the 8 or 10%, because it's also the percentage of stat pay on top of it. I also get that too, which is it's pretty standard right now, really.
Yeah,
but that's the thing is same thing. I can go in and in a pay period, put bank 10 hours and then take a couple days off.
Mm.
It's also been working for this company has also been very, very flexible because
it's a good company.
It is a good company.
I remember when we hired all of their guys.
on a Monday, I can be like, go to the foreman. It's like, hey, I'm taking Friday off. He's like, yep, no problem, and then fucking away we go. Whereas a lot of the other companies that I've worked for is like, oh well, you gotta submit it to the office, and then maybe they'll say yes, maybe they'll say no, or they would just give flat out. Especially when I was an apprentice, be like, apprentices don't get time off.
Hey, whoa!
Yeah.
Leave the apprentices alone. What? Now that you're a journeyman, you're just gonna bully all the apprentices, or what?
No. I'm saying in my experience when I was apprentice, some of the companies that I worked for, they're like, no, apprentices don't get time off.
You get time off.
What? What do you mean apprentices don't get time off?
They're
still people.
No, they wouldn't give apprentices time off.
What's going on here? Kurt, it sounds like you're working a continental shift.
Yeah. What do we got here? 5 12s, take 4 off work. 5 again, take 5 off work. 4, take 5 off. Yeah.
That sounds like a continental shift.
But is there any OT on that shift?
No,
if there's OT, then it's not a continental.
No, there probably would be OT on that, because it wouldn't be 5 day. I'm assuming, anyways. In my experience, the continental it's not like 5 days in a row on 12s and then 4 days in a row off. It's split up a little bit in my experience. Like you might work Monday, Tuesday nights, and then Wednesday, Thursday off, and Friday, Saturday, Sunday days.
4, 5, 5, 4, 5. That's pretty much 50-50.
Even Brian Lataki's chirping your shirt. He just texted me and he's like, "Fat guys and party animals wear Hawaiian shirts."
Why didn't he say that in the fucking chat?
I am a fucking potty animal. Come on. I love this fucking shirt. I wear this shirt whenever I go out and get pissed.
I do not own a Hawaiian shirt.
I have several loud ass shirts that
has
I wear
dolphins
when
on
I go
it.
and get pissed.
Party animal.
Mine has dolphins.
I must not be fat because I don't own a Hawaiian shirt.
Well, your pajamas have pizza and beer on them, so
yeah, those are pajamas, not a Hawaiian shirt.
Is he wearing those?
No, he's not. He's wearing shirts.
I'm wearing shorts right now because it's hot.
It is hot.
It's hot.
I got AC for the first time.
It's fucking hot over there.
Hold on. No. Hold on. Like central air, Or did you just get a wall shaker?
No, I got the portable units.
Okay.
First time ever.
What's that
Yeah.
like?
What? You just got AC after I left?
Yeah.
You son of a bitch! I've been sweating my ass off on that couch for years.
I don't know. I sleep in the basement. That's where my bedroom is. It was always nice. But then we had that big fucking heat wave.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you.
Well, maybe you should have moved in like I told you to. We had that big heat wave happen. Yeah, think about that, dickhead. And oh, your wife's throwing chirps now.
Oh, yeah, and even my wife is chirping your shirt.
We had that big heat wave. I woke up in my basement bedroom on like a Thursday morning or something, drenched in sweat. I was like, "This has never happened before. We got a problem."
It's always hot there, though.
You would
It must
not.
happen.
No, not in the basement. It's always nice in the basement.
Yeah.
But you would not believe the fucking time I had finding an AC unit that day.
Oh, dude.
Oh, well, yeah. If it's hot as balls, everybody's buying
But-
fucking AC
No,
units
but it's
that
also
day,
the
bro.
COVID because everybody's at home. Or everybody was at home.
Why does she want me to bring this shirt to Manitoba? What is she gonna try and kill the shirt? What, like I don't have other shirts like this?
You have a lot of shirts like that.
How many... As my AC unit just kicks on.
What one suck there, flood?
Flawed is...
I guess
Jared says the portable ones suck. They are flawed. I'm throwing punctuation in there for you because it's not the way it's spelled. It sucks. The air in the room.
You don't have to be a dick about it.
Yeah. Why? What are you coming down on?
Jared's
people about
awesome.
their-
Oh yeah. Anyway, he's just saying get the window unit because apparently I can't
Well,
read right now.
the reason I got the portable one is because it can also just be a dehumidifier. So I can put that in any other room in my house as a dehumidifier.
Yeah, but there's no moisture ever
Like
in Manitoba in the
period?
winter.
Are you? Oh no, yeah, in the winter.
Oh,
yeah.
and no, I don't. Not for the
I was
winter,
gonna
but
say,
There is not an ounce of moisture in that province in the fucking winter.
but in the
So,
spring,
yeah.
there's lots.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Whatever.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. I lived here
Mind
my whole
you-
goddamn life. What the fuck do you know?
You.
Mind
Whatever.
you, last October when it was fucking Snowmageddon,
It wasn't dry.
it was not dry. It was
No,
not
it
dry
wasn't
at
dry.
all. It was the wet. It was the like Southern Ontario horrific, super wet, shitty snow.
Yeah. And anyway, as I was gonna say, I went to I think like 4 different Home Depots. I went to 2 Lowe's. I went to 3 Canadian Tires. Not a single fucking AC unit to be seen. Period. I went to the Rona on Kenniston.
That makes sense.
That's impossible to get to. There were like 10 cars in the parking lot and 100 AC units on the shelves.
Well, and like not only was it because there were so many people who were buying them, snapping them up, it's because the supply chains are still like not at 100%.
Yeah, but that Rona had literally at least 100 fucking AC units on the floor. I don't know what was in the back. There probably wasn't a lot in the back because, contrary to popular belief, the back is very small.
Wait, what?
The back of Rona, because nobody knows about this fucking Rona. You can see it from Route 90, but getting there's a mission. Like getting to the parking lot, it's not like
The Rona on
brutally
Kenniston.
obvious. Yeah,
Oh yeah, no, my buddy goes to that one all the time.
It's like a couple buildings over from. There's a Joey's there,
There's
like right there.
there's a Costco nearby.
Sushi Han
There's a-
is there.
Yeah, there's a bar right there. I know the bar.
Yeah, but like it's all every time I've been there, it's always quiet.
That's because
You go during the day, I would imagine.
I won't say it. I won't say my feelings on Rona.
Say it.
Rona fucking sucks.
Good. Cut that. Oh wait.
Oh wait, we can't. We can't. Guess we're
Drive,
not.
you fucking idiots.
I guess we're not getting Rona as a sponsor ever. That's fine because Rona fucking sucks. It does.
Home Depot though.
Home Depot all day long. Lowe's.
They all suck.
But I like the Home
They all
Depot
suck.
Despot, Home Depot, Home Depot.
It really depends on their management team because there are a fair amount of, and guys in chat, feel free to chime in here.
Oh,
have the-
that's
they do-
true.
they do have the
Free
popcorn.
popcorn.
They,
That
not
is
right now
100% true.
because COVID. but
Fucking
that is where the popcorn flows.
But there are
As if we needed one more fun killer in our society. We got Karens, safety, and now COVID.
Safety?
COVID.
You just got to throw safety in there.
Yeah, I do.
Fair.
Meh. What was I saying? Oh yeah, no, because there are so there's what, like 5 or 6 Home Depots in the city. There's really only 2 of them that are good, and all the other ones are absolute dog shit. They're terrible, but they're
Less than good. That's what you have to say.
Yeah,
Home Depot sponsor.
But the shittiest ones in the city are on par with the best Rona. And that's Sammy, you're wrong. That's literally the worst one in the city.
I don't know. I disagree with you. I've been to all the Home Depots, and I've never had a bad experience at the region.
Of course, you've been to all the Home Depots.
I've been to all those stores, and that's why I'm comfortable saying they all suck. I was at Princess Auto today.
The one on Empress is dynamite. Dynamite. They always have stock
Of what?
everything.
The one thing you're going there for?
No, that's where I do all my home improvement shopping. That's where I do all the shopping for my side jobs. Because wire and everything is so much cheaper at Home Depot than it is at the wholesaler.
I'm recording the show right now. Relax.
What?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What kind of shit discount do you get at the wholesaler?
Well, because I don't get a discount
Or-
at the wholesaler because I don't
Oh.
attach it to the company name because you're not supposed to do that.
Whoa,
cut this.
Kevin,
Cut
that's
this.
Dumb.
Like, personally?
No, I don't get it.
Nobody gives a shit.
No, nobody gives a shit. But I also don't go into the wholesaler enough to get discounts.
Should try it. It's pretty great.
What do you mean you don't? I'm confused.
Be confused. What the fuck?
You're
was
a
I gonna
tradesman.
say?
This is supposed to be one of the perks of being a tradesman.
Yeah, Jared, the one on McPhillips is pretty awesome. I like that one.
You tell your buddy that you're getting them their wire or hot water tank or what have you at cost. You get it for your discount, and then you give it to them at cost.
I mean,
Phone call incoming.
look, don't answer it now, but at least silence your fucking ringer.
It is silent. I can unsilence it.
Well, no, it's vibrating.
I don't know how to make it stop. Oh, it stopped.
It
You're
was a
not going to
girl.
work right now.
There was a girl who was calling him. A girl.
Yeah, I'm officiating her wedding.
Yeah, Mac does that. If there's one thing I know about Mac, it's that he loves them and then he leaves them. As soon as they start asking for stuff or being annoying, that's it.
And then he puts
That's it.
and then he puts himself so deep in the friend zone that he's officiating their wedding.
I am officiating her wedding.
No, but he's also just like, all right, bye. You're a hassle. Peace.
Sometimes I'm busy. I don't have time to text back.
It's true. He does not have time.
Um,
You know what, Sammy? That is your right. That is your right to stay in shitty Transcona. What's that, Shane?
You know
that
what? I
sound?
kind of like
that's me
Transcona.
reading quietly. Okay, okay. Princess Auto. I was at Princess because we're gonna rag on all those stores. Fuck them all.
No, I was trying to work on sponsorship from Princess Auto. I guess I can stop that now. Go ahead.
I was at the one on Panet Road. I guess it's not okay. No, it's not something wrong with Princess Auto.
Oh yeah,
It was-
I know the one.
It was
Yeah,
an
been there
experience
multiple times.
with the fucking the humans inside.
The humans. Yes, the humans.
Elmwood? Elmwood's a fucking ghetto. So I went in there today looking for a spill tray because I got called to a job site today because there was a fucking a scissor lift was leaking in it. It wound up leaking I think 5 gallons. From the time I got the phone call to the time it was fixed, like 5 gallons of hydraulic oil had just fallen out of this lift.
That's just a little bit.
That's awful.
Yeah, because I got the call at like 7 o'clock this morning, and I rocked
Get the
up
squeegees out,
I rocked
boys.
up with all the maxi pads, and I cleaning it up, and it would have been way easier with the show when I'm scraping gravel and cleaning up this fucking spill, and I gotta wait for the new hose to get made because we had a busted hose. And as I'm waiting for the hose to get made, I'm like, man, we got a fucking spill tray. What's close? Fucking Princess Auto. So I drive to the Princess Auto, walking around in Princess Auto, like, where the fuck's the spill trays? Princess Auto's gotta have spill trays. They gotta have spill trays, right? There doesn't need to be a big spill tray. It can be a 3-foot by 2-foot spill tray. They gotta have fucking spill trays. So I asked this lady in the aisle. I said, excuse me, do you have spill trays? She says, do you mean spill kit? It's like, no. If I meant spill kit, I would have said fucking spill kit. Spill tray sounds nothing like spill kit. How do you think I could fuck that up? You think I'm an idiot? And then she's like, oh, I don't think we have that. She's like, all right, fine. Where's the absorball? Ooh, it's by the front. Okay, thanks.
You're like, what do you mean
right by the
don't
spill.
have that?
Right by the spill trays.
Well, so I'm walking up to the front, and I see the bags of absorball, and I was like, all right, the spill trays might be next to the absorball. Because I didn't believe her they didn't have any fucking spill trays. She never even heard of a spill tray before. She thought I was talking about a bag with tampons in it. That's what she thought I was talking about. Tampons is the industry term for those big dumb socks that you put around oil spills and water, for anyone who doesn't know.
Yeah.
I call them tampons just like I call the pads maxi pads. Is it sexist? Probably. Gonna keep doing it. So as I'm walking up there, I walk by the pneumatic section. There's some old dude at the computer. I said, hey man, do you have any spill trays? He's like, yeah, we probably got spill trays over in the drivetrain section. I thought, man, that's kind of fucking weird, but all right, we got a lead.
Yeah.
I walk over there, and there's like pressure washer hoses.
That's across the store.
And
That's
fittings.
The
It
other
is.
side of the store.
Yeah. It's got fittings and shit. Looking around, can't see any fucking spill trays. So I asked the dude sitting on the stool playing with fittings. Just playing with fittings. I don't know what he was doing, but he had a stool.
Not working.
And I was like, hey, where's your spill trays? I don't know. She gets up from the stool, tippy taps on the computer for a bit, says aisle 15. I was like, okay, can you show me?
So they exist.
Can you show me the spill trays on the computer? And he spins it around. It's a fucking drain pan. I was like, all right, fine. I'm fucking running out of time here. There's oil dumping all over the fucking ground. I got to do something about it. I'll go get the aisle 15, you say? I'm on my way to aisle 15. Guess what's in aisle 15? Camping and garden tools. That guy can go fuck himself. How about Absorball and got the fuck out of there?
It's better than missing the mess entirely.
Yeah. And then I called Macmore. I said, give me a spill tray. They're like, we got this size and that size. Give me that size. Okay, come get it.
Jared is right.
I love those stores.
Jared says it doesn't help that they are constantly rearranging the entire store. Yeah, no, that's not wrong.
It's pretty accurate.
Particularly like Princess Auto, per se.
Hey, whoa.
But the surplus aisle is fucking wonderful.
What I will say about Princess Auto
is the shit for miscellaneous mechanical tools. I will say that.
What I will say about Princess Auto is I have a lot of pick sets
that you're gonna use
from Princess Auto because I wreck them. Oh, fuck, do I wreck those pick sets.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
All the time.
Need a custom pick? Bend that shit. There's $7 for the set.
Actually, Mac, I got a little gift for you this year for Christmas.
What is it?
Oh, I'm not going to tell you.
That's not how we do Christmas.
Well, that's how it's going to be this year.
Well, it's about time to wrap up.
What?
Unfortunately.
What time is it?
It's 8:30. We've been doing this for an hour and a half. So
all your numbers are so small.
I have nowhere to be.
How do you make your screen bigger?
Why don't we just do an intermission instead?
Yeah, let's do an intermission.
You want to do an intermission?
Let's do an intermission.
Do an intermission.
I think we can keep going.
All right, everybody. We'll be back.
A little bit.
All right.
2 to 15 minutes.
We'll
2 to 10. 2 to 5.
5.
We'll be back in 3 to 5 minutes.
talking to myself, but it's like I was too weak to be someone else. You could think that I'm a creep when I'm singing all alone, but it's like I couldn't see straight on my own. When I fall, we start again, and when I feel like I'm just dead, and when I call, it comes again, and now I see it's in my head. Yeah, there's something that saves me all the time in my head. Yeah, it circles when I'm breaking down, like a whisper in my head, coming from out of nowhere, like a whisper in my head, when I got something to share, like a whisper in my head, when I'm unable to speak, coming from somebody else. Now no, it is just stronger than myself. That's the way I have to live. Now they fall down every night. In the end, I'm not alone, and that's my life. When I fall, we start again. And when I feel like I'm just dead, and when I call, it comes again. And now I see it's in my head. Yeah, there's something that saves me all the time in my head. Yeah, it circles when I'm breaking down, like a whisper in my head, coming from out of nowhere, like a whisper in my head, when I got something to share. You think that I'm a freak when I'm talking to myself, but it's like I was too weak to be someone else. You could think that I'm a creep when I'm singing all alone, but it's like I couldn't see straight on my own. Hey, yeah, there's something that saves me all the time in my head. Yeah, it circles when I'm breaking down, like a whisper in my head, coming from out of nowhere, like a whisper in my head, when I got something to share.
Holy shit. Holy shit. We're back.
Oh my God, are we in?
We're in. We're here.
Holy shit! I see that Nathan Parker has joined the chat. Nathan, how
And
the
we are
fuck are
back.
you doing?
Nathan, welcome to the show.
Welcome to On the Tools, live and uncut.
The one and only Nathan Parker, who we've talked
Bigger,
about. I've talked
longer,
about before.
and uncut.
Definitely longer.
So there's one other thing that I wanted to bring up. Since
that?
we're back in the show. I finally did it.
What is that? Just hit your mic with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit your mic with it again.
Smack that thing around.
That was all part of the plan.
It's too much torque. You can't handle that kind of torque.
I finally, it really is. It is too much fucking torque. I finally put my money where my mouth was, and I invested in some tools.
Is it rigid?
It is rigid.
Fuck off.
Did you get all brushless rigid?
Yeah, it's all the newest generation fucking shit.
I still don't know how I feel about brushless tools.
They are amazing. This drill. Here's why I love this drill. This drill tried to just break my fucking wrist right off. It did not give a shit.
Is that a drill or?
It's a drill. It's a drill.
Oh yeah.
This is the drill.
I like the light. It's a good
Did
light.
I tell you guys how I almost broke my nose?
This is actually my favorite part about it is the light. And it has a separate trigger to actually pull the light.
That is super nice.
That's really nice.
So you don't have to actually spin it. You can just click it.
I especially
and it
like
turns
the
light on.
reflection.
And the light is like in the front. It's not down here or in some other stupid fucking spot. It's like where you're actually doing the work. I'm in love. I can't remember the last time I was this in love.
I mean, like as cool as that is, and like, I mean, I would
know
like
it's
that,
not
but
bad, Kevin, but it kicks fucking ass.
yeah, but I wonder how fragile it is because I don't know about you guys. I drop the shit out of my fucking drill all the time, and considering that the lights itself are in the chuck, and my chuck is the part that usually has to get replaced the most because it either gets dented or it gets fucking bent or whatever. I just wonder.
They are in the chuck, yeah. That's a very good point. But this chuck is like, it's much beefier than.
Well, it's not only the
lucky chuck for sure.
It's not only the chuck that you need to be worried about, because in order for those lights to work on the chuck, there's a commutator in that drill giving power to that chuck.
Commutator.
What's it?
Brushed is cheaper to maintain. Yeah, Sammy, you're right. Brushed is cheaper to maintain and fix, but
that's actually not the point I was gonna make about brushed and brushless.
what's the point you're gonna make?
The point I was gonna make is that I can smoke the shit out of all my brushed DeWalt tools as many times as I want. Let it cool down. It's ready to go.
And they don't care.
No, they don't give a fuck. Let them cool down. Away they go. And I can run them off AC if I want to.
Really?
Yep. Brushed mode, I don't give a fuck.
Science.
Well, that is handy. How does it do in the pissing rain, though?
I mean, it's still working. I have Gen 1 20-volt DeWalt tools.
Okay,
Still.
so like old school shit.
Yeah. So all the original flaws, obviously, which are great. Love those. But they're still bucking, and I even just in the last 2-3 months, I've let the smoke out of that DeWalt drill probably 5 times.
Wow.
Oh,
You should
yeah.
never let the smoke out of the wires, bro. Come on.
Oh, well, the factory smoke just goes right back in on the brush tools.
Did I tell you guys how I almost broke my nose with my Milwaukee drill?
Because it malfunctioned, I would imagine.
No, it's
Because you
because
put your big dumb face next to the drill.
ding ding ding.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, you never do that, bro. I bought the pack. I have to say, I bought the pack. So got a saw. The saw is pretty sweet. I already have a corded saw though, so like, who really cares? And
Shay's
I'm
got all his
literally
tools in the kitchen.
I know he does.
I'm literally never gonna use this, so
You'd be surprised.
that's cool. Yeah. I mean, like maybe around the house, but at work, here's some impact sockets. I'm never gonna use that shit at work. You know what I mean?
Again, you'd be surprised.
Nope. No, that's not really. There's never wood around. If there is, it's dunnage, and it's like fucking 12 inches across. The Sawzall.
Gotta have the sawzall.
Reciprocating saw.
That I have
my
already
job.
used. I've already used the drill, the driver, and the Sawzall.
Is it a driver or is it an impact?
Impact, sorry. Yeah, the drill, the impact, and the Sawzall I've used, and I've been super fucking happy. This is kind of the thing that I thought was the like most lame out of everything. It's a flashlight.
I love those.
Yeah. So turns out this flashlight is the shit.
Yeah.
Because it does this stupid little rotating thing that I was making fun of and calling super dumb until I was crawling underneath a fucking steel platform to cut it apart. And I was like, oh, wow. This is actually super useful.
See, at least when I shit on tools, I try them first.
Yeah, no, I definitely made a bunch of opinions immediately. I was a giant dick about it, and
Can we get that soundbite? Could you send that to me?
Yeah.
See,
I was a giant dick, etc. Nothing has changed. Here's the other thing I found kind of interesting about the rigid tools. This is the little impact. I hate to even call it an impact because it's like it's tiny. Like
Well, it's a
tiny.
quarter-inch impact.
But when you pull out the fucking bit, it shoots. It
Don't
fucking
scratch that table. Krista will kill you.
It ejects immediately.
Stop hitting the mic.
So I definitely I thought that was interesting because I think the rest of them are just kind of a free sort of you pull it and then it comes free type thing. This thing just like shoots out, like it blasts out.
just fucking just blast right out, eh?
It's just like, and it comes right out.
I have a question.
Yeah, send it.
When you put the bits in, do you just push them in, or do you have to push or pull the collar?
No, you can just push the bits straight in.
I love that.
You take the
Love
bit
that.
and you can go boop,
Milwaukee,
and it's in.
Milwaukee can't do that.
You push it straight
yeah,
in.
you can.
and then
Not on the ones I've used.
On all of mine.
All of yours.
Once again,
All
the
of mine.
best part, it just fires. Right the fuck
Every
out of there.
Milwaukee quarter-inch impact I've used, I've had to pull the collar.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
like you
as
pull the
Mac.
collar
I've
to
never
pull
used
out.
I've never used one where you don't have to pull the collar to put it in.
No, well, I've never had to pull it out to put my bit in
put it
ever.
in?
No, and I change bits.
There's a sex joke in there somewhere.
I know, and I change bits all the time because depending on when I'm screwing shit into the deck, depending on what part of the deck that I'm screwing into, I'll either use 10x1s or I'll use fucking wafers. So I have to. So
That's
sometimes
the only two screws electricians know about.
yes. So I have to. Sometimes I do. I do switch between bits multiple times, and like I said, just bloop. No problem. Bloop together.
I hate that noise.
Bloop.
Stop it.
Yeah, what is this ploop noise?
That's me putting it in and going.
Sam says not on his. Not on your what, Sam?
On his impact, he's talking about the collar.
So his what? He has a Milwaukee and it clicks in
Of course,
automatically
he has
as
a
well,
Milwaukee.
or
He's just as big of a fanboy as Kev Boy.
oh really? Oh wait, yes, it's all coming back to me now.
Yeah, we know this because he was supposed to defend the Milwaukee Portaband, but he did a shit job at it
That is
because
true.
we got him way
yes.
too drunk.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot
We
how
had a good
drunk we
time.
got Sammy.
That was great.
Come on. Don't be like that.
And his old lady was just fucking pissed too, wasn't she?
The first time, I don't think she was very happy. Well, because like whenever I brought Sammy back, I just kind of like
They never are.
push him out and fucking away he goes.
Just fucking rolls out. Just push him out. That's why he rolls on the lawn.
Yeah, he was here
You
one
just
time. He
pushed
lost
them out onto the lawn, like you just
gently.
gently. Oh.
He was
was trying.
He's a nice guy like that.
Yeah. Come on.
Isn't he a union guy? You can't treat him like that. He might break.
Who's gonna come after me? His shop steward? Don't think so.
The insurance
Come at
company.
me, Union.
Come at me.
I'll take all of you
Oh, yo, come at me, bro.
Someone crashing through the door. Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, I'm sure you heard all about it as well. You've dropping my husband off drunk here again. I'm sick of this fucking shit.
Oh, I wish it was that fun. It was way more passive aggressive than that.
Oh, it was passive aggressive is the worst.
Yeah, because like the last time he was on the show, I went and picked him up and we went, chilled out inside for a bit. She was a little passive aggressive with me, talking about the last time.
What do you mean? Like, what did she say exactly?
Oh, Sam is the steward. I could take Sam. Come at me, Sam.
Sammy Boyce, the shop steward himself.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Wait, Sammy, how many guys are you stewarding for? That's what I want to know.
None right now.
How many guys are you letting down?
Yeah, probably 0 at the moment. At the moment. You know where all the big mega projects are? Are fucking
Labrador?
Northwest BC right now. Northern BC, Northwest BC, everything's up there. Trans Mountain.
Labrador?
Newfoundland, Labrador.
Site. Oh, that one's just about done.
Labrador? Is
Labrador.
it? They say it's just about done.
Muskrat Falls. What do we got? Site C, Trans Mountain Pipeline, and Kitimat or Shell LNG Canada. So that's a fucking ton of projects for one province to swallow. Where are they going to get the labor
Get
for these projects? I wonder.
M&M down! I got it.
He dropped an M&M on the floor.
Wow.
He had to get it.
Oh, I was supposed to save one for your wife.
BC is extremely isolationist, as you guys might know. If you know any guys from BC, they tend to be like very, superior kind of attitude. I'm from BC, etc.
Yeah, and they also love their fucking illegal drugs so much so that the premier of BC went to the federal government and said,
"Hang on, I just want to say that M&M was covered in dog hair."
Oh.
At first, I thought my beard got in my mouth, and I was like, "No, that much beard has never gotten in my mouth before."
Awesome.
Oh God.
Anyway, so BC loves drugs so much that the premier just went to the federal government and said, all illegal drugs should become legal.
Let's do it.
Oh, I 100% agree that like all drugs should be decriminalized. 100%. That would solve a ton of problems. I don't mean to sound cold-hearted, but there would be a ton of budget problems that would be solved by that sort of a measure immediately, right off the bat.
What? Yeah, drugs. Woo!
No, I was just trying to think. It was like, how, when weed got legalized in Canada, how many?
I could tell you how many stone people showed up at an unfinished fucking dispensary asking me where the weed was.
Yes.
Nowhere, buddy. We're building it.
Oh, that
Every day.
too. But I'm wondering how many guys got fucking piss tested right after that.
I don't know.
Yeah. I imagine the number would be quite high. The thing is, like, it hasn't changed at all.
Support
like
local.
out here, it has not changed at all. Everything is still the same.
Yeah.
Legal or not legal.
You gotta buy local, right? Support your community.
Yes, buy local, support
Like the
your
guy down the
community,
street?
But
Yeah.
all the big companies don't care.
No.
Yeah.
I've heard, I cannot confirm these rumors, but I've heard that there's a sort of a movement building with a legal challenge to be like, you can't do that type of thing. Can't just drug test people and then be like, oh, this is a legal substance, and you're fired anyways.
Well, because in most places, it's you can only get drug tested if it's a part of the contract saying that you will get drug tested X amount of thing. You have to sign on the dotted line saying that. But in pretty much
everything outside of industrial.
Yeah, but so every other place.
And there's also no contract.
Or it's you can only be drug tested if you are suspected of it. Then you have to get paid to go take the cab ride down to the P-test place, and then they'll test you whether you're fucking high or not, because it's only the liability thing they're testing you, because they believe that you are either drunk or high or whatever at work, and then that's
So that sounds like it's Manitoba rules. Out here, it's 100% clear test at pre-employment and at any time.
in the industrial sector, or just in general.
Mostly industrial, because that's my experience.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, in general, like, in, say, just manufacturing. In a manufacturing or whatever. Like, if you worked for a really, really large airplane manufacturer that may or may not have a place in Winnipeg.
Ooh, who could that be?
A really, really unionized place. That was the only way that you could get P tested if you worked there, is if you were suspected to be intoxicated on shift. Because one time, a guy, because I used to work security for one of those places, subcontract security.
And,
Liability.
Sam's kind of chiming in the same as me. Don't show up to work drunk. Don't show up stoned. Kind of easy. Pre-hiring piss test, post-incident piss test, etc. Safety-sensitive workplaces. Like you said, or like anything industrial, as you said, the safety-sensitive part. Once they label it safety-sensitive, that kind of means basically whenever they feel like it.
Just don't be a fucking idiot.
Well, they have
Yeah.
to come up with a just cause, but I mean, everybody knows that you could just come up with a just cause, no problem.
But that's also
They dropped a bolt. Boom, piss test.
well, that's also one of the like things is like if you are
There's zero there's zero human error essentially.
well, that's also where it becomes hairy though. Is like if you have a green,
Hey.
if you become hairy, if you become like if you have a green card, right, and you are just constantly taking stuff, not at work, mind you, but you know, like immediately after work, you're
Like stealing?
no, like
Theft?
you're taking
Theft
THC.
has never been legal, Kevin.
No, you're taking. So, if you have a green card, you're taking drugs pretty much as soon as you get off work, pretty much up until the point that you go to sleep. You know, you stop taking them
I
10
thought
hours
green
before
cards
your
were for
shift.
immigrants.
Your marijuana, your medicinal marijuana card. That one, that green card. Oh.
Yeah.
Anyways.
He's talking about a weed card, dude.
So,
I thought we were talking about thieving immigrants.
no.
Well, you said they keep taking stuff.
Ingesting medicinally or medically prescribed THC products.
Okay, I'm going to pay attention from now on.
Okay, thank you.
Wow, that's okay. From this point forward on every show, you should pay attention, Mac.
No, not every show, just like right now.
Anyways, no. So if you're ingesting a lot of THC on your off time, say you're only working fucking 8-hour shifts, right? Like
No days off.
you can show up to work, you can be completely 100% sober, but you're still gonna piss hot because you have nothing but fucking THC in your system.
I mean, you're probably gonna piss about 37.8 degrees or something. Yeah.
All right, we're wrapping this thing up.
Was it the
No. You're not wrapping it up.
was it the thieving immigrants or the temperature of pee
I
or
agree. I mean, it's kind of at the point where like, okay, that's a particular substance that stays in your system for a long time, much longer than alcohol.
Oh yeah, like because what it stays in your system for 3 weeks, a month, like to do the piss test. Whereas if they do the blood or
spit?
no, the hair test where they take a
The hair test?
Yeah, that like
Shut the fuck up.
yeah for like some government jobs they take some of your hair because
I'd be pissed.
it can be in your hair for fucking like however long
Years.
you've had hair.
Oh, I'd be
Yeah,
pissed.
like 2 years.
However long you've had hair.
Like
Oh,
2 years.
Fuck.
Yeah, they would pull one beard hair and they'd be like, Mac, we know every single drug you've ever taken in your entire life.
No.
Mescaline? Holy fuck. Look at this guy with the mescaline.
Ah, like any hair?
That's legit though.
They
He's
usually
right.
take it off the top of your head.
Okay, good.
Could you imagine? They're like, all right, sir, drop your pants. Whoa!
Give it to
So
me.
take your pick, man. It's all hair.
It is true. I have seen him with his shirt off. It is.
Is probe an option at that point?
You can get it in there.
What hair grows on the inside of the body, Shane? That's what I'd like to know.
Nostril hair. Ear hair.
That's still on the outside of your body.
These are all great examples.
Yeah, okay, fine. If you want to go that route, then your asshole and your mouth are the same, just like different ends of the same tube. So everything
That's
inside
true.
that's all fucking outside too, isn't it?
Mac,
Yeah.
did
Yeah.
you know that when you kiss another person on the mouth,
Yes.
you just create one long continuous
Why do you
tube?
think I like kissing so much?
That makes sense.
I feel bad for your wife.
That's my kissing face.
Do it at the camera.
Can we do that one more time? And just for the audience?
There you got it. All right, but it is actually time to wrap up though.
Yeah, your wife made supper.
For
It
the
smells
record,
delicious.
there are a series of hairs in your lungs called cilia, so shove that up your keister, Kevy.
Fuck you!
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in to the first live and uncut edition of On the Tools. Hopefully, we'll be able to figure out our RSS feed and all that stuff so that we can actually start posting all of our
we're
stuff.
not going to get the RSS feed thing figured out. That got deleted. We're going to have to start like a new subscriber list, all that shit.
All right, so we'll let you know on the social media. Definitely pay attention to our social media. Check us out on the Facebook or Instagram. We'll let you know when we have stuff uploaded. Unfortunately, we might as well, unless you are going back and re-listening to old On the Tools episodes, just delete the RSS feed. Wait for the new one to pop up.
Oh, no, those are gone. We have to re-upload all of them.
I'm pretty sure I thought I saw them on the thing.
Yeah, write that down.
Nope. I tried to listen to them.
Oh, okay.
You would.
So you can't listen to old episodes, so just wait for the new ones to come out.
Yeah, I'm gonna start manually re-uploading all of the old episodes so that everything is gonna be in place for anyone who wants to catch up on all that shit.
And you can always just come to our YouTube. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If I can hammer that like button, because it's so much easier. I know.
What about the bell? You know, you're gonna
Yeah,
talk about the bell.
Hit the bell too.
Ring the bell. Don't
Sma-
hit it.
Smash the bell.
What?
Don't smash
What
the bell.
bell?
You'll break
What
it.
is
Then
this-
nobody
what
can
is
hit the
this
bell.
Bell you're talking about?
It's when you subscribe. There's a little bell beside the subscribe button. If you hit that, it'll give you.
It dings if you do good things.
Whenever something gets uploaded on the channel, you'll get a notification. That's what it is.
Oh, gotcha.
I feel dirty
So
just being involved in this.
yeah, do the like thing, do the subscribe thing, because if you don't right now, because we only have like one subscriber last time I checked, probably more now. If you actually type in On the Tools podcast, we will not show up in the search yet because we don't have enough subscriptions or watches.
Yeah, that's the thing is we're going pretty much straight back to zero. We are uploading all the old episodes, but as far as all the tracking on the social media and everything goes, we're pretty much going straight back to zero. So, yeah,
I thought you
definitely
closed that
go-
window.
Yeah, come on, Shane, get your
You
shit together.
fucking amateur. Hate you.
What?
All right, guys. Well, thanks again for tuning in. We had more viewers for our first live episode than I ever thought that there was going to be. So, thanks for that.
I thought I was
definitely.
gonna have to keep it open just to make sure there was always one.
Just worried.
Yeah. I wanted to bring up from some of the old shows here, toolbox pictures, porta potty graffiti, funny shit you see at work. We want all that shit, and we want to put it up on our Instagram so everybody can have a good laugh at it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, thanks everybody.
Yeah, I've been very happy to get back to the show. It's been way too fucking long, guys. Way too long.
I agree.
I'm Shane.
I'm Mac.
And I'm Kevin.
And this has been the season 4 opener
Season 3.95.
of the On the Tools podcast.
Thanks for tuning in,
Hate
guys.
all of you.